So you have a job interview. You must make a professional, clean, crisp, well put together first impression. Well, I got you covered. So welcome, gents. Welcome to your 2017 most professional fragrances in my collection. Now, these are the fragrances that are tried and true, tested throughout the years. These are fragrances that really make me smell professional, clean, very crisp, very well put together, without, of course, being overbearing or offensive. So before I jump into the best selections for professional scents, I'd like to make a request, if I may. So I've noticed that a lot of you guys, by looking at my counts and sub counts and, percentage of subscribers that are actually watching my videos, that are actually subscribers to the channel, I noticed there's like more than 60% of you watching my content that are not subscribers to this channel. So I'd like to make a quick request, if I may. You obviously like the content, so why not subscribe to the channel? Hit the notification bell so you never miss out any content that I put out, which is quite often in this channel. And of course, you'll be helping me out, and it's free. It won't cost you a nickel. It won't cost you a cent. Just click on that subscriber button. It's going to help me an awful lot. All right, so my first choice for the countdown here of the best professional scents will go to the Acqua di Gio line. Now, you can go with any one of them, whether you go with the original or the Intensa, which is a little bit thicker and heavier than this one. They're both very nice. They're both great. They're both crisp, famous for being a very clean, crisp, and well put together scent. Now, if you don't want the 1996 edition because you think it's it's been very played, go with the Intensa. But my favorite's definitely the Profumo. In the 10th spot, we'll definitely go to this one, Acqua di Gio Profumo. This here has the original DNA or the signature of the Acqua di Gio, the crisp citrus aromatic. But they infused this fragrance with patchouli and incense, thus making this fragrance very upscale and edgy without being overbearing and offensive, which, like I said, will give you that beautiful, well put together, very well groomed, and also a little bit mysterious kind of edge with the incense and the patchouli. A great scent for the work setting, which will make you smelling very appealing. Acqua di Gio Profumo at the 10th spot. All right, so the 9th spot here is kind of a tie, but I like one over the other, but you can make your choice and choose the one you like to go with the best. The reason why they're lower in a countdown is because these two fragrances have been very well played. They've been very, top sellers. It's going to make you smell professional, very appealing, very clean, crisp, but if you don't want to smell like everybody else, perhaps you're not going to go with this one. That's why it's number 9 on my list. Bleu de Chanel and DIOR Sauvage. I like DIOR Sauvage a little bit better. It has a little bit of an upper edge over Bleu de Chanel that's been out for a long time now, I believe since 2010. It's been played, it's been worn. They're both great. You're going to smell great with either one of the two, but I definitely go with DIOR Sauvage to give you that clean, crisp edge. It starts off a little bit kind of like, in the same vein as Aventus, crisp, it's fruity, but then it develops into this ambroxan, woody, spicy dry down. It is a great scent. Both of these are compliment monsters. Again, you're going to smell great in a professional setting without being aggressive, and you're going to get positive attention with either one. Okay, so at the 8th spot from the house of Prada, as we all know, Prada does clean, crisp, soapy scents like no one. This one here is an iris-based scent that's very easy to wear and great for compliments. This here is PRADA L'homme, which was released, I believe, in 2015. If I'm not mistaken, I put a huge dent in this bottle. Beautiful, beautiful scent. If you like iris, but you want something that's soapy, clean, crisp, it's going to make you smell amazing, do not look any further. Prada is the way to go. PRADA L'homme is a great scent that's going to complement any attire, any professional attire, whether you're casual, fine casual, dressy. This one here is great for the morning time, awesome for the office wear, great for meetings, presentations. Definitely one that's not aggressive, that's going to make you smell amazing. PRADA L'homme at the 8th spot. At the 7th spot goes to a fragrance that is definitely one of my signature scents for the office in the warm days of spring and summer, and this is VERSACE Pour Homme. This fragrance here is citrus, it's aromatic, and it's mass appealing. It's definitely going to smell great on you. It's never going to be aggressive. You can go trigger happy on this. That's why I have the huge 200 ml bottle. I go through this like water when the weather gets hot. And like I said, for the warm days, it's a perfect office scent that's definitely going to make you smell amazing. This is very similar to Chanel Allure Homme Sport. However, it's better price per mil. Plus, I get better performance with this fragrance nowadays. So it's a no-brainer to smell great in the warm days. Definitely go with VERSACE Pour Homme. You're not going to regret. Okay, so at the 6th spot here, there's something about this scent that just conveys class, elegance, and a little bit of ruggedness to it. So I love the scent. This is Fougere Royale from the house of Houbigant. Now this is the 2010 formulation. The original is from 1882, if I'm not mistaken. So it's not going to be as pungent, as green, and as oak mossy as the 1882 first formulation, but it's also going to smell amazing. It's going to have a little bit of that lavender feel, a barbershop feel that you get with fragrances from that time. It's a little bit mossy, a little bit green, but it also gives, you know, Rodrigo Flores, Ro, is the perfumer in this fragrance, and he did a fantastic job making this fragrance extremely well put together, very well balanced, very appealing, very professional. Like I said, it's going to convey an upscale kind of feel to it. I love what Rodrigo did to the scent. It's just fantastic. You need to try this if you haven't. To me, it's a masterpiece, and it should definitely be in every gentleman's collection if you like that lavender barbershop feel. Very similar to Invasion Barbar from MDCI Parfume. So try this one. It's amazing. I love this in the office at number 6. At the 5th position is one of my favorite office scents of all time. Because, you know, when you're in the office, you want to smell good. You want to smell good, but you also want to smell clean, crisp, well put together without being aggressive or overbearing. And this fragrance here, you can go crazy on the sprays. It's a soapy, think of a high-class soap. You know, think about the Prada fragrances, but this one is a Creed fragrance that's going to give you that soapy, clean, very professional kind of feel. This one here is original Vetiver from the house of Creed. You guys know how much I love Vetiver. This one here is a fantastic scent to make you smell professional. I've gone through bottles and bottles of this over the past 5 years. It's definitely a go-to in the fit spot when I go to meetings, if I'm going to be in close encounters with people, giving presentations and things like that. This is definitely a great choice. There's an alternative to this if you don't want to spend the kind of money with the Creed Original Vetiver, which I like over the other choice I'm going to show you because it's a little bit spicier on my skin. But another great alternative to Creed's Original Vetiver, if you don't want to pay that kind of a price, try to get a bottle of Mugler Cologne. This here is a 300 ml, 10.2 ounce bottle that is just great. It's very, very similar to this scent. Like I said, this is a little bit soapier, a little bit floral in the mid, and it dries down soapy, clean, just like this one, but it's a little smoother, a little creamier. This one here, to me, it's a bit spicier on my skin, which I like better, but they're both great. Either one you go with, you're gonna smell fantastic. All right, so before I continue with my top choices, I want to share something with you guys, a little secret. Oftentimes, at least once or twice a week, people ask me, hey Max, how do you get better performance from your fragrances? If you're wearing a light fragrance, like a work scent, and you want it to last over 8 hours, like if you're going to work and the fragrance is going to be a little lighter, you don't want to reapply, a great way to enhance and capture the essence are these Lockstone bracelets that I've been wearing lately. This is a blue Solaris bracelet, which complements my suit today. It's also blue, which is a really great way to enhance and capture your sillage, your scent, throughout the whole day. If your fragrance fades out on your skin, it'll stay on your bracelet. So when you're talking to people, when you're waving your hands, it's going to give a whiff of what you're wearing, or what you put on earlier in the day, which is a great way to lock, enhance, and keep that fragrance on you for the rest of your working day. So it's one of the hacks that I love to share with you guys today. And if you want to try the Solaris bracelet or any of the bracelets that VANACCI has in their portfolio, I'm going to have the link down in the description box. And they were nice enough to help you get one if you want with the code MAX10, which will give you immediately 10% off on your order. These are from the UK, the United Kingdom. They are great. They look great. They're semi-precious stones. They have some limited edition colors right now, red, green. I have a couple of them and I love to wear them. Like I said, depending on what clothes you're going with, the colors that you pick will definitely enhance your attire. So like I said, I'm going to have all the information down below if you guys want to check them out. Definitely check them out. If you like bracelets like I do sometimes, it's a great way to enhance your look. The number 4th spot here is for those of you that like citrus aromatic scents. If you like that citrus, really invigorating aromatic scents, this one here is definitely a must. This is Acqua di Parma's Colonia Intensa. Colonia Intensa is the prestige edition, by the way, with the wooden cap, but if you get the regular one, it's going to smell the same. What I love about the scent is because it takes the citrus aromatic genre to the next level with added incense, with added amber. It just gives this fragrance an edge over a regular citrus aromatic scent. It has that very well balanced, very well put together signature from Acqua di Parma. This fragrance here will have you smelling spectacular. It's one of those scents that it's a crowd pleaser. You must try Acqua di Parma Colonia Intensa. If you follow the channel, you know that's always high up on my professional scents. This is definitely one that you must check out if you want to smell great and professional in the working setting. Now, these last 3 choices are definitely my top choices when it comes to working environment, on my day-to-day work, going into the office. These are the ones that I mostly grab, spray, and go. And they definitely make me smell, they definitely get me smelling amazing. I get compliments. People know me for those scents. And this one here I discovered last year, and it's definitely amazing. I put a huge dent on this bottle. This is FLORIS 1962. The reason why I love this fragrance so much, it's because it reminds me of a fragrance that I wore back in high school and early college, which was Calvin, the original Calvin by Calvin Klein. And it also reminds me of another favorite of mine, which is Cooper Square from Bond No. 9. These fragrances are all very similar to each other. They share a lot of the same notes and accords, but this one here is just very easy to wear, and it lasts a long time, and it's definitely great for the working environment. It's going to have you smelling amazing, very different than what's out there today, which I definitely love. Another great thing about 1962 is that this fragrance here has components of one of my all-time favorite work scents, which is Tom Ford's Italian Cypress. This fragrance here share a lot of the same notes, like mint, cypress. So think about Cooper Square or Calvin combining with the Tom Ford Italian Cypress. That's what you get with 1962. This fragrance here is fantastic. Give this one a shot. If you have a taste like I do and you like the fragrance that I talked about, including Tom Ford Italian Cypress, this one here is a must in your arsenal. Now, the second spot here is a fragrance that won my heart over the past few months. I've been wearing this fragrance for about 3.5 months now. I absolutely love the fragrance, and I'm happy to share this with you. It's quickly climbing my list of the best professional scents. This one here is YVRA, YVRA 1958. It's called L'Essence de Présence, which translates to the essence of presence, which it's exactly what this is. It's going to give you this amazing presence. When you wear this fragrance, it's going to give you it's going to convey a message of professional, well put together, crisp, clean. This fragrance has it all. It lasts 8+ hours, and for people like myself that likes that, you know, classic kind of a feel with the vetivers, the lavenders, this one's going to give you that. Plus, it has a modern twist to the fragrance that makes it extremely appealing and very easy to wear. So when you're dressed to impress, and you definitely want to turn heads at work by smelling great and conveying the professional, essence, this one here will definitely do the job. This here is an aromatic fragrance with an oriental touch. It starts off with the citrus, very peppery, which is very inviting. At the heart of the fragrance, you're going to get this dry patchouli, which will give this fragrance definitely a nice modern twist. And at the dry down, you're going to get this ambery, oak mossy, vetiver kind of a ambery dry down, which is just to die for. Look at the color of the juice. It does last. It smells fantastic. It's going to make you smell great at the professional setting, and it's definitely unique. There's nothing in the market today. You can go to a Macy's, a Sephora, you can go to any place. You're not going to find something that smells as unique as this. What I'll do 2 things for you guys because I love this fragrance so much and I want to share it with you guys. I will be giving out a 10 ml decant of this fragrance. All you have to do is be a subscriber to the channel, like and share this video so other people can smell professional like you. And I'm going to be randomly selecting someone to win a 10 ml decant of this fragrance. And this offer is worldwide, so whatever you are out there, be sure to enter. And one more thing, I'm going to have the link down in the description box where you can find this if you wish to buy this fragrance. And I'll do one better. I'm going to have a code for you guys, which is MAX4020, which will give you guys 20% immediately off your purchase. All right, so my number 1 choice is actually a 3-way tie. And this is really cool because I wanted to give you guys my top choices, but I also wanted to make sure that you could purchase any of these, meaning that I wanted to make sure that they're available, they're not discontinued. But, you know, a couple of the fragrances that are my top 3 tie, the reason why it's a tie is because a couple are actually discontinued, and you're not going to find them as easy, but I want to show you because I love them so much. If you know my channel, you know how much I love these fragrances. Italian Cypress by Tom Ford Private Blend, and Dolce & Gabbana Pour Homme, obviously the original formulation with the sticker. Now, this original formulation was good until 2000. They have reformulated this like 3 or 4 times now. What you find out there at Sephora, Macy's, is probably a 1/10. That's how weak it is. That's how weak that fragrance is today, which is very, very sad. I actually went with my wife the other day to Sephora, and I sprayed what's out there today, and she was like, wow, it smells nothing like what you have, which is this right here. This is amazing. It's an attention grabber. It's a fantastic tobacco honeyed vetiver fragrance that is a head turner. It was a head turner back in '94, and it's still a head turner today. So if you can't find this, I love to wear this fragrance when I'm doing presentations, when I have meetings, when I really want to make that amazing first impression. This is one that I go with. And of course, Tom Ford Italian Cypress. Think about, Vito Corleone. Think about, strong, figures that are, leaders. This fragrance here to me smells like the boss. So if you want to smell like the boss, search Italian cypress. You can still find this around. I know it was discontinued about a year ago, but it's one that's worth you trying to track down because it smells fantastic. And like I said, this was a three-way tie because I wanted to give you something that's actually easier to find. It's Creed Aventus. Creed Aventus is definitely my top choice. If I want to smell professional, I want to smell great, whatever time of the year, if it's spring, summer, fall, winter, this fragrance will do the job. Whether you get a fruity batch or a smoky batch, it is going to make you smell professional, crisp, and extremely well put together. So that is definitely my top choice, something that I want to just spray and go and smell fantastic. Creed Aventus does it all the time, every time. So there you have it. Those are my tested and tried fragrances over the years. Some of these fragrances I've been wearing for over 15, 20 years, so they're tried. They're definitely truth to the professional setting and environment. If you want to smell appealing, these fragrances will definitely do the job for you. I hope they do it as well for you as they do for me. And of course, there are a gamut of great professional scents out there. These are just the ones that I love the most, the ones that I get the best results with, and I'm glad to share them with you. So that's all I have for you today on my professional scents. Be sure to drop down in the comment section below, what are your 5 best professional scents that you like to rock throughout the year? I'd love to read your comments. In the meantime, please like, share, and subscribe. You guys know your support matters, and it's free. And of course, in the meantime, keep on spraying. I'll see you guys in the next one.